obviously you watch something like that and it's horrific. It's somebody has a passion for something and loves doing it, but it's extremely dangerous. And I think sometimes we forget how dangerous it is. And it's but you just got, if you want to do it, you got to keep going. It's you fall off the horse, you got to hop back on it, and it's always hard to come back to the track right after that, just because it's it can't. There's no way it can't be on people's minds, and even though it's a different series, and I didn't really know Dan at all, it's still he's part of a fraternity, and it's always difficult.
I knew Dan pretty well. I met him several times and worked with him through the National Guard, and was really a great guy, really nice person, and very friendly, and just real pleasure to be around. And so it's a tough deal. I can't imagine how everybody, his family and everybody in that series is dealing with it. I can imagine it's pretty tough.
It's just, to watch it was just really, it was sad. You could tell that it wasn't a good situation right from the start. There was just a lot of people that weren't able, you weren't able to control it. They're going so fast, and things happen. And really, Dan was, I knew him a little bit, and he's just was a really good guy. Every time I saw him, he was energetic, happy, talking about racing, talking about life, and he was just a really cool guy, a good person, and I had a lot of fun just watching him race too. I mean, just watching him and win the Indy 500s. Then he was commentating. He's doing a great job commentating. I just thought he was a really talented person and just really good at whatever he did.
Just extremely sad to see what took place yesterday at the IRL race. Our racing community, we seem pretty big and spread out in different states racing and different types of race cars and all that, but it's a racing community, it's a small community, and it impacted me dramatically yesterday. I sat and watched all of it, sat there with my mouth wide open with the carnage that took place over there in turns 1 and 2, and was glued to the television for a couple hours watching the red flag and what unfolded, and just couldn't believe that it took Dan's life. And thankful that there's 3 other cars that got off the ground, and just so thankful that Will Power, there's a couple other guys that got upside down as well, that they weren't critically or fatally injured as well.